This is the HS Game Time Roundup with Pep Fernandez. Powered by Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac. Standards for excellence.
The semifinals are set at the Big Daddy Boys Basketball Tournament. I'm Pep Fernandez with the HS Game Time Roundup. And let's hoop it up at Notre Dame High School. Aquinas taking on the Rancho Verde in the quarterfinals of tournament action. The Mustangs going to work from long range early. They work the ball around the horn. Kendall Schmidt to Jordan Grace for the corner three. And then back the other way, Demetrius Overstreet lets one fly from deep. Overstreet nails it. Then it's Joseph Rushing with the pass up ahead to Overstreet, who lays it in for Aquinas. A couple nice plays from the Falcons, but the Rancho Verde is loaded with talent this season. Lance Jones battling on the boards, gets the putback there for the Mustangs, and then it's Jalen Hall driving and dishing to Andrew Bournes for the layup. Hall to Trey Nottingham coming up for the triple. But it's better to give than receive this holiday season, and these guys know it. Nottingham repays the favor, and he gives it up to Hall for the three ball. The Rancho Verde moves on to the semifinals of the Big Daddy tournament. The Mustangs will get the winner of this one. Riverside Poly playing Los Osos. The Bears, TJ Reiser finds Kyle Benter beyond the arc. Stop, drop, kaboom. Benter buries the three. Later, it's Bailey Friedman finding Jeff Gonzalez for the bucket. Now we move to the second quarter. Gonzalez to Matt Slater, who fires away from three land. Still in the second, Ryan Mouton finds Jake Ritter hanging out in the corner. Just hanging out. Sticks the triple. Poly built a big 20-plus, and they go on to win 56-46 to secure their spot in the semis. Marietta Valley will meet Citrus Hill in the other semifinal matchup at the Big Daddy Tournament. Now it's time to step outside and let's kick it with some high school boys soccer action at Hemet. The Bulldogs hosting their own tournament and taking on Cajon in their season opener. Early on, Hemet pushed the ball into the Cajon side of the field. Arrigo Garcia with a shot on goal the first half, which ended scoreless for both teams. But in the second half, the scoreboard would light up. Cajon comes out firing off the corner kick. Jair Magayan is there for the goal for Cajon. Nice play there. Then later, less than 2 minutes later, Cajon putting the pressure on the Bulldogs again, and Hemet wilts and boots the ball into their own goal. The own goal by the Bulldogs, and that's it. The Cowboys open the season with a 2-0 win at Hemet. The Centennial football team will look to take another step towards defending their CIF Inland Division title when they travel to Rancho, Cucamonga on Friday night. HSGT's Chris Ercole has more on that playoff matchup.
Well, Centennial was at home for the first two rounds of the playoffs, but this week they hit the road against Rancho Cucamonga, a team that last week in the quarterfinals beat Rev by a final of 9-6. But after 356 yards rushing and 8 touchdowns from Romello Goodman last week against Chaparral, many expect the Huskies to be in another high-scoring game.
They won the week before 39-38 on a Hail Mary, so and then last week they created a safety, and they also punched the ball out as a kid was getting ready to cross the end zone. So they just kind of seem to find a way to win, and that's the thing that worries you about them. You know, I know their staff pretty good. We're pretty good friends with them. They do a great job up there. So, you know, hopefully they don't find a way to win against us.
There's going to be a little pressure. We think that they might try and kill me a little bit, and hopefully my O-line just keeps playing like they did last week, and then I'll have another big game. Well, right now I'm thinking that we have to beat Rancho Cucamonga, because if we don't beat them, none of that happens. But the goal is to win state. The goal is to win CIF. But right now I have to focus on Rancho Cucamonga, because that's what they come first.
Since freshman year, we've talked about this, and now we're so close that it's sometimes you can't really focus on CIF, because if we don't win tomorrow night, we don't get to go to CIF. So we have to focus on Rancho Cucamonga first and then look forward. But right now, all focus is on Rancho Cucamonga.
Last but certainly not least, we finish the roundup with a tale of inspiration from San Jacinto High School. HSGT's Louis Amistoy files this story on some real sports heroes.
Sports are defined by winners and losers. But at San Jacinto High School on Thursday morning, there were smiles everywhere you turned, because on this day, and with good reason, everyone was a winner. Annual basketball tournament featuring special needs students from North Mountain Middle School and San Jacinto High has become one of the school's most popular events. It's hard not to walk away from it without a smile.
Kids they look down a lot, and we show them like that we care about them and stuff, and feel like they're like like a normal person.
The program originally started with a track meet. It has grown to include basketball.
We have about 80 kids participating. Wow. And then we also have our helpers, which 15 came from North Mountain, and about 20 varsity basketball players helping out.
So this will be like a highlight of the year for a lot of these children.
Yes, definitely. They will talk about this. We'll take photos, and I make a DVD. So we'll use the music that we have playing like for at the beginning and middle. And I'll put it in a DVD with all the pictures we take, and they'll just keep watching it, and we'll show that throughout the year. But yeah, this is huge for them. They'll talk about it all year.
Right.
They'll talk about it and ask me when we're having our next one next week.
Everyone participates. Cheerleaders, the ROTC, and the basketball team is always there to provide a hand. Even the alumni comes out to help. In the end, the winners were those kids who gave it their all on the court, because no one lost in this game. For HS Game Time, I'm Louis Amestoy.
What a great time at San Jacinto High School. That was Louis Amestoy reporting. For the HSGT Roundup, I'm Pep Fernandez.